Hi, welcome back. This is HRU Speaks, and we're back with another um, journal highlight of the day. Okay, so in these, I go back in my old journals and I find entries that could be related to today's energy. Okay, whether that's because I wrote it that day, that day, another year, or whatever the connection is. Yeah, I pick them out and I bring them to you, okay? And so, without further ado, well, those who came back, thanks for coming back, and those who are new, you're welcome, pull your chair up and pop a seat, okay? And so we're gonna just go ahead with the first one. And so the first thing we got is somebody could well, okay, so it's two sides to this. So the first one is a person could have to protect themselves when it comes to like a relationship, maybe this person is like, they could be like easily to fall in love, or they could wear their heart on their sleeve, or they could believe in the fairy tales and the romance and stuff like that. But like just be careful, because I kind of feel like this person may not be on the same they may not be on the same wavelength, or they may not be on the same thing that this other person is on. So it could be a need to protect themselves when it comes to this situation. And then on the flip side, this is actually somebody needing to really protect themselves, because somebody is really could really be trying to do something to them. They could really be trying to harm them or hurt them, whether this is like physically or another way. So a person need to, it's cautioning. It's a caution and a warning for a person to protect themselves. Okay. So the next thing we have is somebody could be receiving some money over 5,000, less than $10,000. A brunette night shift, working short, a short woman, or someone being shorted, and or a Spanish woman could be significant. Someone could be mad or jealous over someone receiving some money. Ooh, excuse me. So that's confirmation. That came out of nowhere. There's somebody bad about some money. Okay, either the person receiving the money is seeking other employment, or this is vice versa, and the person is jealous. The person jealous is, however, the new job may be worse than the one they have now. Gold hair, red hair, curly hair, mohawk, night shift, and or $100 to $500 could be significant. Side note: for some, this could involve a promotion, long hair, afro, businesswoman, tall woman, mohawk, and or a new schedule could be significant. A man could be receiving multiple job offers, and any career and money matters will go well. This person could be receiving an offer for a corporate job or being promoted to corporate. Their current job or position could be trying to block it or stop them from going by offering them a small raise. For some, this is them investing into their own business and it paying off. Okay, a sign for this happening is they could do like a pop up DURG test on a person, and a white man, a tall man, dreads, wavy hair, day shift, someone quitting out of the blue, corporate, a office meeting, a bob, a boss, and or curly hair could be significant. Either a coworker is quitting or they're getting fired. For some, they could be quitting because their side hustle is taking off. For others, this is their business. This business or side hustle could involve travel and countries. If they're getting fired after this happens, something else is taken off for them, and it could be their business or their side hustle. If a person was broke, not for long. Side note: someone could lie to a person like they're laying them off because of budget cuts. A pizza cut, a bob, a Spanish woman, an Indian woman, and or a male could be significant. A person could be hating on another person over a new position, job, or country. They could be pretending to like this person, but they don't. A short man, a African man, a bob, a businesswoman, a afro, a tall woman, long hair, a new schedule, a late person, night shift, short woman, short shift. I'm sorry. Blue hair, a person receiving some money, a travel job, and or jet black hair could be significant. Okay, a person could be bragging on a person. They could feel like they had a job, they hold a job together because of it. They could be receiving some type of early payday because people love their work ethic. On the flip side, if there has been a person lying, blocking, or downplaying a person's work, it's about their it's time to pay the piper. They're about to receive their karma. Their karma could be in the form of a write-up and or a denied promotion. A black man, a black woman, a white woman, a boss, a new contract, a pizza cut, a African woman, a blonde hair, wavy hair, mohawk braids, and or a low fade could be significant. A person significant other could be reaching out to a person, specifically a woman. Okay, they could be this could be concerning a man who wants to return to a person they are calling whether known or unknown, and they could be struggling at the moment, whether that's in their relationship and or financially. Sunday and or a person being bitch could be significant. Okay, someone's haters love them or they have started to. For some, they could even be attracted to them. They could feel like a person is great at what they do. For others, this could be an old lover, their significant other, or both that was hating on them, but now they have changed. They are having a change of heart. Okay, could have possibly received some type of clarity. If this is an old lover, they could be deciding to come see a person, but they need to be careful and check their vehicle because their current lover has done something to it or they got someone else to. Okay, for others their karma is they can't return because they have gotten this person pregnant. um and or the pregnant person is the karmic or their karma. Okay, pet cat, social media influencer, an old lover, a cheater, Tuesday, a tech worker, an Indian man, a big mama, a administrator, a dean, a principal, a Leo, Sagittarius, an Aries, purple, a stab, somebody sexy, friends with benefits, muscles, cashier, Sunday, a mechanic, a painter, auto body, wavy hair, a dancer, the color yellow, a big D energy, a director, a Bentley, curly hair, and or TikTok could be significant. All right. Somebody could be coming in offering a person help or encouraging a person to reach out to another, or this is them reaching out. They could be pretending that it's innocent, but it's not. Either it's a setup or that person is worried about something coming out or being exposed. They feel they feel that they can trust this person that they're reaching out to, but whoever this person is that's on the opposite end that's being reached out to, they need to know that they may be coming in like they want them or they want to help, but they don't. It's really just for self-preservation. Okay, and if they're not worried about being exposed, they're trying to find something to expose about them. Okay, a Fiat, a Acura, a trashy P, a Subaru, somebody between the ages of 30 and 39, an X, a tall man, somebody between the ages of 10 to 20, or this is like a time frame. It could be like 10 days, 10 to 20 days, 10 to 20 weeks, 10 to 20 hours, so forth. Okay. A provider Wednesday, a mechanic, a painter, somebody in auto body, a gold braid, social media influencer, jet black hair, January, Capricorn, Aquarius, grandchildren, somebody's grandchildren gossip could be significant. A Pisces, gold, Bugatti, mother, the police are lost, somebody slim, thick, chocolate, Instagram, a Chevrolet, a drunk takes a call, the color yellow, a big D energy, a director, a beach date, a party, Facebook, Taurus, Saturn, a karmic, electrician, a teacher, December, Sagittarius, tattoo artist, Tuesday, a short woman, a pickup truck, a sticky link, a, a tech worker, morning, a athlete, uh, a heartbroken king. I'm sorry, Bentley and or a we're just gonna say snitch because this is some other stuff. It's some other stuff with it. I don't want y'all to report me today. I'm already every time I look around. I promise. Anywho, okay. Side note: someone could be playing a person to do this, or but this would backfire. Okay, someone could be realizing it was more to a person than they thought. They could have viewed them as boring, but now they've gotten past the book cover. They could now want to return, and they could now want to return and build this with a person. They could have realized that they was trying to impress the wrong people. Yellow, Big D Energy, a director, a twin flame, January, Aquarius, Capricorn, a cashier, someone else's boyfriend, a scientist, like somebody, they deal in science, labs, or something like that, or this is somebody into Scientology, a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius, Sunday, a tall man, a X, somebody age 30 to 39, a Subaru, a Trashy P, Acra, a smoker, a neighbor, somebody into both genders, a husband, a Asian woman, the color white, and or a grandmother could be significant. Okay, side note, these people could be guilty of shadow banning, blocking, or trying to run a person off because they was jealous over another person and or some money. Okay, a person could be coming to a realization or having an epiphany when it comes to a situation and want another person to forgive them. They could be with a person that they're not happy with, or vice versa. Either the person doesn't have any kids or they lied about a pregnancy. Either way, they could be wanting or deciding to do something different. A biracial woman aged 20 to 29 and or near the water could be significant. Another scenario involves a evil Virgo, or this person did or tried to do something evil when it came to a person. For some, this could involve a family car. They could have been married or is married to this person. However they need to become single or remain single from this person. They would do better, or they are doing better without them. Others, in-laws may want to reach out, or they will. They could want to apologize on the behalf of this ex or for the part they played in it. For some, they could have been wrestling with their own addictions, and for others, the in-law could be shooting their shot. They may have saw a person that thought they was looking good. A Virgo braids, a new beginning, male, like postal male, okay. Um, Somebody with mental issues, Rolls Royce, an Indian woman, a grandfather, a new house, a truck, a sugar mama, blue Capricorn, a shortcut, Volkswagen, October, Libra, Scorpio, long hair, Ram, Taurus, Aries, a red bone, a Genesis, near the water, Oldsmobile, Mitsubishi, the winter time, Twitter, a BMW, glasses, unemployed, somebody unemployed, a reader or a spiritualist, a girlfriend, a sister, a job, and or a Porsche could be significant. The next scenario could be a couple different things, okay? Could involve a person going off on a person, actually banging at a person, or trying to or trying to shoot their shot when it comes to a person. Okay, March, Pisces, Aries, a short person, a Volvo, and or someone exotic or at a distance could be significant. The first one could be someone pretending to try and get with a person, but they have evil motives. In the beginning, they may not have seen this person as a threat, but that has changed. Either this person or someone else may want to reach out, but they are scared. Pink, a gamer, somebody aged 40 to 49 or born during these years. Tall, a new car, a Gemini, Libra, somebody into the same gender, a Ford, somebody turning, selling, they using their body to get what they want. Okay, a person lied and said that they did, or a person lied and said that they did. Okay, so either this person really do it or they lied and said that they did. Okay, a Mercedes and or a transgender could be significant, or this could be like a stud, or vice versa. Somebody could be upset and regret not getting to know a person past the surface. This could involve a lot of money, a business accounting, and or Saturday could be significant, or vice versa. This person is realizing that another person was innocent. A GMC could be significant. The last one could involve a person who could be obsessed with another person's intuition. This intuitive person could appear to be they could be appear to be off their rockers or confused, and could be seen could they could this person could be seeing a therapist, or they are a therapist. They could be obsessed. This person is either deciding to end things. This whether obsessed person. Child, I'm not gonna re-record this. I promise I ain't. Listen, so somebody could be off their rockers. Like, somebody could be intuitive, but they could come off like they're confused or they don't know what's going on. This person could be having a mental breakdown. They could be seeing a therapist. This could be a therapist themselves or vice versa, but a therapist could be significant. And they could be or they could this is somebody else being obsessed with somebody else intuition. Even if it's somebody who's intuitive that's obsessed with another person that's intuitive. Maybe I'm hearing maybe their gift is stronger than they gift. So they done got obsessed, and it's like this person is either deciding to end things with this with her and or this therapist. It could be both. Like on the flip side, this could be them deciding to put one or both of them to rest. Like rest. Like this is on their mind, like a final destination race. Okay. Long hair, Ram, Aries, Taurus, average D energy, a therapist, a counselor, a psychologist, a African man, Black Honda, an island woman, a businessman, a brother, August, Virgo, Leo, no car, evening, and or a Sagittarius could be significant. Okay, I'm hearing somebody can't sleep at night because somebody is always on their mind. Um, Bobby Womack, if you think you're lonely now, could be significant, or someone was just recently listening to this. Another thing could be significant is what it is. It's Mariah Carey. If you think you're lonely now, wait a minute, this is too deep. We belong together. Okay, so that could be significant too. Everywhere everywhere this person turns, something reminds them of this person. They're consistently on their mind. They are trying to keep it together. They're trying to keep it together, but they're falling apart. Do you hear me? They feeling alone and out of their element. That's Mariah. So those lyrics definitely could be significant. Okay. Um, and an Aries could be significant. Okay, a person could be asking a person to back up all that stuff they was talking, especially when it comes to some throat action, okay, or vice versa, right? Somebody could be a munch. There's just one problem. Either they got some nosy neighbors, or there's a lot of people around, and they're trying to figure out how to maneuver around the environment to make this happen. Side note: someone could be in jail. A Virgo and or a Taurus could be significant. My mic went dead. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up where it cut off at. Okay, so someone could have just gotten out of a relationship. They're ending a relationship, or they're or not starting one because of things that happened to them in the past. This person is dismissing a person because all of the things a person is saying or promising they're gonna do or will do are things people previous people has told this person in the past and they didn't follow through. This could have left this person insecure and difficult to deal with in the present. A Gemini, a Cancer, and or a Aries could be significant. A person's friend could be a beautiful soul inside and out. Okay, they could want to come in and stake claim on this person because they truly have their heart. They could secretly feel like this person is theirs anyway. This could not only be a good person, but they could have been good to them. And if these people have did the bedroom poker. Okay, I feel like that's good also. However, if this person decides to take this however, if this person decides to take this to the next level, they should make sure that they are ready and they treat this person right, because I feel like they deserve it. A Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Virgo, and or a Aries could be significant. Side note, for some, they may have or will have to end another situation first in order for this to work, and that person could give a little kickback, okay, when it comes to this ending. A Gemini could be significant. All right, and so the next thing we have, the last one is actually a dream. So the last time I had to go through the dream, I was, reading and breaking it down as I go. So, but this time I actually took the time to actually write out, the points I wanted to make. So in this dream, a Leo or somebody in construction could be significant. This could be surrounding one, or it resonate with one, or this could be like a special message for a Leo or somebody that's in construction, or both, or about them. Okay, so the thing I just want to say that you know people that got kids, y'all got kids, like watch your children. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you like busy with your life, people get wrapped up in their lives, and they don't I guess they don't watch their children, or keep an eye on their children like they should. But it's a need to watch your children, to take special precautions when it comes to your children, and them being out in the world. I mean, get in their business. You need to be. I'm talking about in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in it. I don't care how old they is or how young they is. It's important to be active and be active listeners when it comes to these children. Okay, and so with that being said, I wrote, watch your kids around, not just strangers, but people Sometimes the ones that's close to you be the snakes. If your child expresses they're uneasy about a person, trust them and trust their instincts. Okay. Also, remember, it doesn't matter the gender of a person and or the gender of your child when it comes to these people. Okay, because these individuals are equal opportunity nasty. Okay, a house being under construction, a service worker, a grandparent's house, being in the care of a elderly person, a Libra, a neighbor, a living room, playing a game system, or trying to hook one up, a council appointment, or plan, a child being uneasy around a certain person or people, feeling like a person is weird or creepy, or this is what the child is saying about the person, the reason why they don't like them, the woods, or being in like a wooded area, and or being like chased by a person, more specifically a woman, to be yeah, could be significant. Okay, because in this dream, I was like this. It wasn't my child in the dream. It was somebody else. It was like I was working on houses, and I asked this little girl, this. I actually have a video where I was explaining this. I think I explained this dream, or I can't remember which video it was, but anywho, I asked the little girl, it was like I was measuring houses. I was doing something outside of the house. And I asked the little girl to go in the house to get a tape measure that I had left inside of the house. It was like it was a client's house. I didn't know this little girl. But I asked her to go get the tape measure, and in the dream, she went to expressing to me that she didn't really want to go in there because she didn't like the person that was in there. And I was like, I said, why you don't like them? And she said, you know, they weird and they creepy. So I mean, they could be noticing, like these children could be noticing stuff, and and a lot of times, I don't have no kids myself, but I notice like a lot of times with parents, sometimes they dismiss something because, it's a child, but it's a need for you to not dismiss those type of things. You understand what I'm saying? So if a child is feeling uneasy with a person, or they seem like they don't want to go, or they don't like going to a place, it may be because of it may be a valid reason on why they feel that way. So take heed, because like I said, it's easier for the people that you know, or the people that's close to you, to come in and invade your area, your space, your energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier because you trust them, and sometimes those are the ones that you can't really trust, or you shouldn't really trust. They be the main snakes. So I just wanna relay that message, and hopefully it gets to the right person, and we can prevent some things, because at the end of that dream, it's like the person I was working for, I was supposed to go back to the house, but they canceled the appointment. So they canceled the appointment, and I didn't go back. But it flashed. So when it flashed, at the end of the dream, when it flashed, it was like I seen the little girl running through the woods, and it was like she was scared for her life, and it was this woman that was chasing her through the woods. Okay, so that's just a tidbit. Just make sure that you got an eye on your children, you keeping the wraps on it, and you're aware of the people that's around your kids. And so with that being said, um like, comment, share, subscribe. Um, go and look at other videos. Visit TikTok, because I did upload one over there. I've been having trouble uploading on TikTok. I think they playing with my account, but it's cool. They play with it over here, so I mean, it ain't no thing. So I did upload. I was able to upload part 2, and I may upload the other parts on YouTube also. So it just depends. I actually yeah, I may do it. I'm gonna think about it, okay? But anywho, those of you that's new, thanks for hanging in here to the end and watching to the end. I hope it's something that you got out of it. And those of you that's old, thanks for continuing to support and watching the videos, liking, commenting, and I'm hoping that you get some out of it too. Um, and like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share, and if not, come on back, because what? The next message could be for you.